What's up and welcome back to another video, guys. Today we have some crazy leaks that have just come out. We now have images of every single May 4th set, as well as the May 4th promo itself, and let's just say it's looking really good. So without further ado, let's get right on into this video. Now, the first half of this May wave already leaked, and I already made a video covering them, so if you want to take a look at those sets, I'll leave a link to that video down below in the description. But the first set that we have images for today is going to be set 40795, the Pilot Luke Brickheads, coming in at 148 pieces for $9.99. And I have to say, I think that this brickhead is looking very good. It was one that I was kind of skeptical of when it was first originally leaked out, because I didn't know how they were going to go about it. I do think with the visor, it is a little bit odd seeing those studs kind of on the sides of the eyes. I don't think that that looks too good, but I feel like that's something that when in real life, when this is held in hand, it's going to be shadowed by the helmet and it won't be very visible. Now, unfortunately, it is looking like there are quite a few stickers on the front here. I doubt that those are going to be printed pieces. I do think the stickers look very good. I'm just not personally a big fan of these stickers. But overall, I think this does look very good. I think there is some very good detail on this. And I think just with the overall frame and how this look turned out, I think the only really downside here is the number of stickers as well as the weird studs on the visor. But other than that, I think this is looking very good. So we have another brickhead, one that's a lot more exciting than the Pilot Luke in my opinion, being set 40796, the Revenge of the Sith Brickheads pack. This is going to have 656 pieces, and it is going to be $49.99, and we can see it right here. I think this is the best brickhead and brickhead pack that we've ever gotten. You're getting Padme, Anakin, Grievous, Palpatine, as well as Mace Windu. Starting off with Padme, I think Padme looks very good, very basic, probably the least exciting out of all of these characters in this brickhead pack, but even then, I think it's still a great brickhead, and she looks very good, which is saying something about this brickhead pack if she is, the least exciting. Moving on to Anakin, who looks great in my opinion. Looking like there is that kind of sticker piece for the detailing for the robe, which might be a little disappointing, but I think the shaping for the robe looks very good, as well as his head and hair is kind of spot on, and I'm thinking that that is looking very good. As for Grievous, I was so happy when I heard that Grievous was being included, and I think that this Grievous looks great. I think he is the perfect for the microfighter. This is definitely one I might be picking up this pack just for Grievous, to be honest. You do have that sticker on the front for the detailing on the head, but I do think something that is very nice is all of these Sith characters have pupils, which is great. They're not, don't have the little eyes that are stuck on without the pupils, so I think that is very good, and I'm hoping that's something that we see mirrored from LEGO in the future in their minifigures and not just their brickheads. But I think Grievous looks very, very good. There's some great detail. Palpatine, I am a little bit disappointed that this is Emperor Palpatine. I would have preferred if this was Palpatine with his red robes. I think that would have looked a lot better, but I do think it is still great to get a Palpatine brickheads, but I do think there would have been more opportunity to see that for something related to the original trilogy versus this based off of the Revenge of the Sith. I would have preferred if it was him in his dark orange red kind of get up. I think that would have been cool. And Mace Windu I think looks really good. I wasn't sure what they were going to do for Mace Windu, and I think they nailed him right here. Once again, he does have that sticker on the front where his torso detail comes from, but I do think that he looks very good. And overall, I think this is such a good pack of brickheads. I will definitely be picking this one up, and I'm not a big fan of brickheads. I only have 3 in my collection, and by far I think this is the best brickheads pack that we have ever gotten. I think the best character here is definitely General Grievous, but let me know down below in the comments who your favorite out of this brickhead pack is. Next up, we have our 2 Force Awakens themed sets. The first being set 75406, the mini-scale Kylo Ren shuttle, coming in at 386 pieces, and it's going to be $69.99. Once again, like I've said before, when we talked about this before the images, that price per piece is crazy, but finally seeing these images, we can see that the wings are made up of a lot bigger pieces than a lot of people were expecting, which definitely adds to this, but this being $70 is insane. I cannot justify buying this one. It is insane, that high price point for the very low piece count. And to be honest, I don't think it really looks that good. Yes, I think it is very accurate when comparing it to Kylo Ren shuttle. I think it's a good model. I think for the price though, it's outrageous. It's unfair. But I don't think that it's bad. But then looking toward the stand, which is taking up even more of those 386 pieces, that the build is just kind of lackluster in the size. The wings are actually quite long, and I think that it is a good part. But overall, I just think that this should be $20 cheaper. I don't think it's that terrible of a build. It's just one that's not personally for me. Next, we have said 75415, the Kylo Ren's helmet, coming in at $69.99 with 529 pieces. This is one that I was pretty excited for, and I think LEGO actually delivered on this one. I was kind of concerned because Kylo Ren has a very odd helmet shape, but I think the helmet here looks really good. I do think the detailing does look a little bit odd. I'm assuming that this is all going to be stickers and not printed pieces, which is a bit disappointing because I can see that there are like a ton of stickers there. The entire front would be stickers if that's not printing. But I do think the overall shape looks very good. Now, personally, I'm not someone who is a fan of the helmet set, so it's not going to be one that I'm picking up, but I can definitely appreciate this, and I think if you're a fan of the sequels, then a lot of people are going to like this one. I think the overall shape looks good. It's just personally one that I'm not very interested in. Now, the last and the most exciting information that we have is regarding the May 4th promo. And we know what two of these are going to be as of right now, and we have images of the big one at $160 or more. Our first promo, though, is going to be with a purchase of $40 or more, and as of right now, it's pretty much solidified that it's going to be that Millennium Falcon polybag, which is a bit disappointing because I'm not a big fan of that one. As for our second May 4th promo with a purchase of $90 or more, it's still rumored to be some sort of charm, and we have no clue what that could be as of right now, but by the 15th, LEGO will reveal it, and I'm assuming that it will be leaked out before then. And as for our huge May 4th promo, coming in with a purchase of $160 or more, we have set 40765 with 190 pieces and 3 minifigures, and that is going to be the Kamino training facility. And this looks great. I was not sure what I was expecting when this got rumored and having those minifigs, but first off, I think the Enforcer ship looks really good. I think the build is very interesting with the long kind of tail, and it just looks great in my opinion. And the minifigures, they have dual molded legs and the arm printing. They look so good. I'm so happy about this. I thought that LEGO was going to fumble this. I thought it was just going to be some crappy little build and some really mediocre minifigs, but this looks really good in my opinion. I think these side builds also look very fun, having your little bit of a barricade and also having your little tower for them to fight against. And I think this is what a May 4th promo should be, something that we otherwise would have never have gotten as a set or anything like that. And I think this is looking very good. And I have to say, looking back at that Enforcer shuttle, it looks so good in my opinion. I don't know what I was really expecting. I just think it looks really cool. And I think the minifigures look great. There's great detailing. They have the arm printing, the dual molded legs, the dark red color scheme with the printing. This is such a cool one. And I'm very curious to see if these minifigs will come out in anything else. And I do very much doubt it. The one kind of nitpicky thing is if LEGO was going to go for a training Kamino facility, it would have been cooler to have gotten Domino Squad in their training getup in my opinion, but I still think this is great. I think this is really cool, and I'm very happy that LEGO kind of did something different for this May 4th promo. I know there's a lot of people out there that are very disappointed that it wasn't Revenge of the Sith themes, but I do think that it's very cool that we've got this, and I'm happy that LEGO is kind of bringing back the promos, and they're definitely coming back toward the greatness that they used to be, and then they definitely fell from their heights down to whatever we were getting with those weird kind of buildable things. And in the last couple of years, they've definitely been making their way back. And I think this one is no different. I think this is a great May 4th promo, and I can't wait to pick this one up when it releases on May 1st. That is going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know down below in the comments what set you're most excited for and what sets you're going to be picking up when they release on May 1st. And if you want to stay up to date on all of these leaks and rumors, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe. Drew, signing out.